Welcome back, family, for a wonderful pre-San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, yes.
New comic book day. Yes. Remember, we're not getting a Marvel panel at San Diego Comic-Con.
No.
I think they knew they were going to be getting an actor strike as well. Let's see if everything gets resolved in time for D23 or not. I don't know.
When is that usually?
September, I think.
Okay.
So we have some time.
Yeah.
But that's investors, so I mean, they really do want to get things, just tell them what's going on, what they're investing their money in.
Yeah, true.
They don't want to just say, well, we want you to invest in the fact that we're selling the Apple. Iger, what are you doing?
Yeah, he did something weird.
So, yeah, I do have quite a good chunk of books here.
Yeah, you do. Jeez.
It's a hump day. So, but before we get into this, actually, and 5 of the books I just showed you are the giveaways that we have to give away.
Okay.
All right. So, to reiterate, this was a special giveaway. Normally, I hold up 4 books. And if you are the winner and you live in North America and you met the criteria of liking, subscribing, and dropping a comment, I pay for shipping and you pick 2 books. And if you're a Patreon member, you grab 3 books. Well, last week I showed 5 books instead of 4. Same rules, 2 for a YouTuber, 3 if you're Patreon. But if Kathleen Kennedy, an official announcement came out that she was fired, the winner would get all 5 books regardless. And as of right now, no announcement yet.
Nope.
But, and I'm going to give this a little extension. I mean, the IRS will do it for you. I'll do it also. San Diego Comic-Con is this weekend. Just in case, and I don't think they're going to announce it, but just in case, if they do make the announcement and you're the winner of this giveaway, by the end of San Diego Comic-Con, I'll make it all 5 books.
So by Monday morning, probably, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, first question is, how many people qualify for this?
11.
Double-digit comments. Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the books real quick. We have the Rick and Morty Heart of Rickness. We have the Miles Morales Spider-Man, the homage to the first appearance of Hobgoblin. We have the Amazing Spider-Man number 29. That was the Nakayama cover. Fish Flies, for those guys going fishing. Jeff Lemire's book. The real thick book, too.
Yeah.
And Grew in the Wild, Sergio Aragones. It's got a new series, number 1. So, again, if you're a YouTuber and we pull your name right now, you get to pick 2 of these books by letting me know in a message on Instagram at Team Ohana Family. If you are a Patreon member, you got multiple ways of letting me know. Through Patreon, through, probably just call me up. And you get to pick 3 of these books. And if the golden ticket happens, you get all 5. So tell me who won these books, sir.
Here we go. Spinning.
I can't see it. I'm just going around my head.
Robert Monroe Jr.
Robert Monroe. You know what? He missed the Friday.
I know.
I don't know, man. Okay, yeah, you win. Of course you win, dude. So
And he's a patron, so
exactly. So you get 3 books. Unless the announcement happens, at which point I'll just stick all 5 into a Gemini mailer. But instead of reaching out on Instagram, you have to leave me a voice message with that sultry voice of yours, man. Seriously, he's got one of those really, really cool voices. First time I heard him on our get-together on Patreon, I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel like... it's like every guy that was out of shape after watching 300, I got to get to the gym.
Yeah, it was good stuff. So
congratulations, Robert.
Yeah.
So right now, just tell me which 3 of those books that you want. And, I'll get those out in the mail probably Monday morning after waiting to see if the announcement happens.
Very good.
Congratulations. But enough about the older books. Let's talk about the newer books.
I got 4 this week.
Cool.
2 Marvels, 2 Images.
Okay. What do you want to do first?
My Marvel book's on top, so let's do that.
Okay, let me get my Marvel section.
And actually, I really like this one.
I got two. Well, I technically have more than two, but it's just two from this week. I got two books from Marvel. See if you got either one of these.
I got Blade #1.
Ba-da! Oh!
I couldn't get the cover A that you have, which is what I wanted, but I saw this one, and I like that.
I think I like yours better.
Especially if, for whatever reason, Wesley Snipes does the signing.
Yeah, it was funny. Would you have Wesley Snipes sign it, or the new guy that's playing Blade? Or both?
Both.
Oh!
And then, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, if Wesley Snipes signs that, you should say, you might always want to bet on black, but you need to sign on the white.
Is that from the movie? It's been so long since I've seen it.
Always Bet on Black was Passenger 57.
Oh.
Wesley Snipes.
Gotcha.
So
Nice. Well, there you go. That's cover A.
And the only other book I got was Star Wars: The Rebellion.
That's a trap.
It's a trap, exactly. It's a trap.
I really like Jeff the Land Shark, so I ended up getting Extreme Venom 5 with Venomized Jeff the Land Shark.
It's cool.
Yeah.
He's definitely becoming like a Squirrel Girl fan favorite, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So the other books you said you got were DC?
No, 2 Image books.
Oh, okay. Let me get my Image section.
I really hope you got this one. Because this is all about you. Or this is up your alley.
That's going to be this one right here.
Scrapper? Yeah.
I'm like, he's got to be talking about dogs.
Yeah. Definitely dogs.
Yeah, wasn't there a movie called Must Love Dogs? And I'm sitting there like, I love dogs.
I love dogs.
For breakfast.
And then I have this one other one. But, oh. We'll stick it there. Big Game, Mark Millar, #1, cover A.
Okay.
If Ambassadors is any, indication, Mark Millar's books are kind of heating up.
Yes.
And this is like a Millar-verse book, like first one to put like a lot of stuff together.
Yep.
So I wish that happened, after our exclusive came out, but
Yeah, serious. There's still copies if you want to get them. And the only other Image book that I got was Void Rivals #2.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Okay. That was it. So then I'm going to start hitting into, I got a Dynamite #1, Red Sonja. I think it's a cosplay version.
Is it? That kind of looks like I don't know if
That looks
real.
like a drawing. I thought I ordered a cosplay.
I mean,
Maybe I clicked on the wrong one. I'm not going to complain. She looks good. Boom Studios. These were from last week. They just arrived late. Did get 2 copies of Sirens of the City.
Nice.
So
Cool.
DC books. You didn't pick up the new Blue Beetle?
No.
Okay. Well, I got 2 copies, so.
Cool.
And Flying Wolverine.
No. Nice.
Hawk Girl #1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other DC books.
Oh, you had a good time last week, so you decided to do
Yes.
it again?
Oh, I was so... I forgot how much I enjoyed just sitting there with a full-size page, turning it and reading with, instead of trying to look it up on a phone. So, yeah, the Nightwing... Night Terror's Nightwing. Punchline. Superman, that's book 2, isn't it? No, that's 1. Catwoman, that's a 1. And Wonder Woman, that's 1.
Yeah, they're all going to be #1.
Now, there's only 5 books, or did they sell out of the... I thought the regular Night Terrors was also this week.
No, I don't think so. I think this was a lighter week. I think this is 5.
Okay, cool. 5 books. There we go.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I got was actually older books that I grabbed because they were they still had a couple copies.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to just grab 3 covers, cover A of the Venomverse.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Yeah, I mean, those are selling around $7-8. So.
Well, they were $4.99.
Yeah.
And the other one was, this was actually on the hot list, and they had a copy up there, so I grabbed it.
Oh, nice.
The Error.
How much?
20.
Hey, that's awesome, man. Congrats.
Yeah.
Good.
I saw it up on the shelf. I'm like, that's The Error. And one of the guys behind the counter was like, yeah. So I reached up, I grabbed it, and 2 of the other people were like, what? Oh, man, nice grab. I'm like, it was there. You've been here before me.
Yeah.
Look up. Jeez.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man, look up. Okay, so that's all I got for a new comic book day. I think that's enough. That'll keep me busy for a little while there.
Yeah.
On to the, what do you call it?
Giveaway for this coming week?
No. Mail call.
Ah.
Mail call.
Boy, I don't know. I don't think I got anything.
Well, I got this one, but I don't remember if I showed it or not. Did I show the Thor?
I think you showed me.
Okay. This was actually one of the books that was... Shush. This is one of the books that we talked about in our Remember Me a couple of weeks ago. And the proof is in the pudding. I went and I got myself a copy of Thor 134, the first appearance of the High Evolutionary. I almost said the High Inquisitor. Man,
I keep singing Grand Inquisitor.
Yes! We're getting close to Ahsoka, man. We want that so bad. Now, yes, it is only a 5.5. However, it is a white page, and it was ridiculously cheap.
What year is that book?
1966.
60s books in a 5 is acceptable, especially with like a white page. I feel like
straight,
it's kind of
straight white page.
Kind of like a little bit of a unicorn.
Yeah, it's straight up white page.
That's cool.
So, the great thing also, you put it back here, it's slightly out of focus. I can't see the number. It's fine.
Yeah.
And
that's many times now that we have put our money where our mouth is with the Remember Me picks, because the Iron Man here that I have, the White Vision that I have, the Dr. Aphra that I have, those all 3 were appearing on my list. And he's bought several, I think, that have been on his list. So we're not just saying stuff that we wouldn't do.
Exactly. I mean, I try to do the same thing when I'm a supervisor. I don't, once in a while I get down in the trenches and do the work too, because I don't want anybody that works for me to think that I consider myself better than them or them lesser than me.
Yeah.
So same ideas for, like, I think you should buy this comic. Why? Because I think I should buy this comic.
Yeah.
The other one actually just arrived today, and I'll be honest, the slab on it's a bit scuffed, but it's an older slab, so I mean it's one of the original.
Yeah, I can tell by the back there.
Yeah. And again, another wonderful price that, one of those ones that people see like, you got that for how much? Damn, man.
I know this one.
So I already had this book in an 8.5. I saw this one in a 9.6. Big upgrade. If you can see the back Orca, you know this is an older book. It's Star Wars number 3. And it's off-white to white page. It's not quite a white page, but a 9.6, and I love it.
Nice.
Any
thoughts of reholdering?
Yes, I have several books. I'm going to get together like 10 books, some with like little cracks in the slabs, and send them all in one shot.
Gotcha.
One of the books that I accidentally, it dropped. You know which one I'm talking about too. Brooklyn Bridge. I'm not going to tell people, but dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about... Yeah, that's it as far as mail call and new comic books. Yes. I do have, though, some books to give away, and we want to try to wrap this up because we've got to go watch episode 5, the penultimate episode of Secret Invasion. And I know some people are like, oh, it seems small. It doesn't. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it.
Me too.
I'm loving the acting. I don't want something to be on such a grandiose scale all the time. It can be, in a scale that I can relate to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got 4 books here, and 1 Marvel, 2 DC, and 1 Image. So if you are the winner of this, if you off of YouTube, you're going to pick 2. If you're also a Patreon member, you're going to pick 3. Here's the rules. It's simple. Make sure you click like. Make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. Just the buttons are side by side. Just click them. Bink, bink. And drop a comment down below. You know, last week, I don't know if you read, but somebody actually put the comment.
Yeah. This is my comment or something like that.
No, it was just like comment. I'm like, he qualifies.
Yeah. Yeah.
He kept it clean. It's definitely comical. And it stayed with me, too. So,
Yeah.
I was kind of actually hoping he was the one that won this week, because there's a show that it would be anybody. But yeah, if you win, then you're going to reach out to us on Team Ohana Family on Instagram and shoot me your address. You have to be a resident of North America. The only other little rule I have is that you can't win 2 weeks in a row, because I'm trying to make sure that books are going all over the country. So if you win, you'll pick 2 or 3, depends on if you're a Patreon member. Blue Beetle #1. Scrapper, of course. You know I had to get a copy of that for somebody else, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's the Blade cover A.
Nice.
And Hawkgirl #1.
Cool.
All right. So those are the rules. That's what you got to do to win. And again, for Robert, just make sure. Yeah, sorry. Just make sure. Send me that message that you saw this on the video. I'm sure you do. And we'll hold off and see if you win all 5. Because if I got lucky, you got lucky. So, all right. I'm ready.
Yes.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon. It's right there at Team Ohana. It's only $3 a month. You get bonus picks on Remember Me's. You get free comic books during our get-togethers. You get bonus picks during New Comic Book Day. You get content that comes sooner to you than it does to YouTube. You get content that comes to you that doesn't go to YouTube at all. Watch-along videos like Secret Invasion. You want to watch it along with us? You can't do it on YouTube. You got to do it on Patreon. Again, it's only $3 a month for less than the cost of 1 comic book. You can help Team Ohana feel like we're making a difference in the world. We are available on Instagram at Team Ohana Family. You can catch us on any podcast streaming network under Team Ohana, where we have our back issue book club. We read, right now we're reading through the Night Terrors and analyzing, giving our thoughts on the books. And we'd love to, have you listen to what we have to say, or we don't have to worry about YouTube censoring it. And also, Etsy shop, we have our t-shirts and hats. All the links for everything are going to be down below, because Greg is so good at putting those things there. Aw. You have anything else to add, or did I do a good job?
You nailed it, man.
Do I get a fish?
Yeah.
Cool. Art. Guys, thank you so much for joining. We'll catch you in the next video. Until we see you there, though, mahalo.